truck we're driving today is a D13 2010 engine with SCR. It has a new personality, a dual personality engine that we call Echo Torque. In fact, this is an Echo Torque 500, so it has 500 horsepower at the strongest place. It's a dual personality comes in with a torque. Normally, it'll cruise on a 1750 torque in all the gears except for the top two. In the top two gears, it'll cruise at in the 1550 range. And then only under certain conditions, if you lug it down enough, and I'm not sure this one's going to get it. This hill I'm going to be able to top without lugging it down. But if it lugs down far enough, then it'll give you the full 1750, and you can feel it come in. Kind of, it's not a real surge, but if you're really good, you can sense there it is. And with that 1750, you can top a lot of hills in 12th gear and run with the bigger trucks. The rear axle ratio on this truck is 3.36, and it's got 22.5 low pros on it with a 0.78 transmission. So on Interstate 77, somewhere between Wytheville, Virginia, and Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And it's going to get right hilly up here in a little bit. There ought to be some hills that'll pull us down in high gear long enough that we can feel that Echo Torque dual personality come in. One thing I do want to say is that all of our engines with any of the displacements can be upgraded from anywhere from the lowest rating to the highest rating with strictly software changes without any hardware changes. In other words, you don't need to change injectors or turbochargers. You can just flash it. And we find a lot of our customers prefer to get a lower horsepower fleet rating when they purchase the truck, and then have the ability to upgrade it when they resell it for a greater trade-in value. And we do find a number of people are doing that. And in this case, you can upgrade the whole way to the full 500 1750 without making any changes at all, because it has the Volvo I-Shift transmission, which will take that much torque. We're on a hill right now where it lugged down to about 1200 RPM, 60 miles an hour, so it hit that 1750 torque, but now I'm going down the other side, and just like that, I'm coasting now, but now I'm back at a 1550 engine, effectively a 435 horsepower engine. So that causes me to drive a little bit more for fuel economy, but when I get to the hills, and you'll see some in a little bit, you'll see that the driver learns that you need to lug it to get that full power to stay in there. And there's an awful lot of hills that ordinarily you'd have to downshift one or maybe 2 gears. This will help you to keep a gear higher and give you that full torque as kind of a bonus for lugging it down and driving it for fuel economy. Paper to around 67,000 pounds, a little bit lighter than we usually get out of the cardboard that we use, but I see that on this particular hill I'm just chugging now at around 1250, so right here's where this high torque comes in. My speed's 57 miles an hour, the speed limit's 65. There's an empty flatbed up there I'm running with this load, and it looks like it's not going to slow down anymore, whether it's 55 miles an hour, but we're cresting it now, we're over the top, and it does a pretty good job for a 12th gear on this hill.